It's just impossible. You can't get the camera right because the sun, no matter what, it's just all over the place. Sun. It's just amazing. Hey, I want to tell you, when I need to tell you straight out, no namby-pamby nonsense about hanging baskets, your summer hanging baskets, and the steps that we take, because we do all of the Portland metro area hanging baskets, right? The only hanging baskets you see out there pretty much are ours. And we've been doing this for well over 20-some years, and we're one of the few, if I don't say so myself, one of the few, if not the only, folks that, we're one of the few that actually live with the hanging baskets the entire time they're hanging. So we get the chance to study hanging baskets. You know, some folks, like I've said to folks before, that, you know, some folks like to collect Star Wars things, right? That's their thing. My thing is all about hanging baskets. And so we study them, you know, and we watch, we observe, we see what works really well and what doesn't. And over those years, I figured out to make it really practical in real life, when we get really busy, how can we do an amazing hanging basket? Something that lasts much further than, say, July the 4th, right? Something that goes through the July, August, September times when we get that really hot sun. Is there a basket that can just rock and roll? And we've discovered that. But I have to tell you, it's a 1, 2, 3 step program. It isn't, and there isn't, well, I'll do a little bit of 1 and skip number 2 because I'm not so sure and just do some of 3. It is really 1, 2, 3. It's a no non-step program. And I got to tell you this straight out because I want to be straightforward and honest with you. Because sometimes during the day, and when folks getting a hanging basket, I said, did you want the basket care kit? And usually the first price is, well, how much is it? So now it makes me feel like a kind of a salesman, when really I want, if you're really serious about hanging baskets, you're going to need this package. As a matter of fact, I'm more apt to say, hey, buy fewer baskets if it's a budget thing. Buy fewer baskets, and except make sure you get that basket care package. Believe it or not, it's right behind me. It's the 1, 2, 3 step, and we're going to go over that through the entire season. So I'll tell you, do step 1, do step 2, do step 3, and how to do it. I want to be very, very explicit. This is the way you do it. So there's just no confusion whatsoever. I really, really want your baskets just to be so amazing that you think, gosh, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and you know what? We'll just be your guys in the background, you know. So when your neighbors slow down and take a look at the baskets, you know, you get a good sense of pride going. And by the way, it's 1, 2, 3 works for all kinds of different types of baskets too, not just the blooming baskets. But right now we're going to concentrate on blooming because we're hungry for color, right? 1, 2, 3. Don't miss that basket care package because it's essential. And if you can't get it now, make sure you get on your list to get it next time because you're going to need it starting, well, pretty much starting right when you hang it. So anyway, guys, that's the show for the day. Don't forget, basket care kit. Buy it as a kit because it's going to be cheaper too. Guys, that's the show for the day. Always live your passion.